Ever made the one mistake in a booking, an assignment, or a translation piece you're working on, and then you convince yourself that you're this terrible interpreter translator? That's not reality. That is over identification and it is killing your confidence. Hi, I am Nene and I am a speaker, trainer, coach, and I work with interpreters, translators, language professionals, and shy but capable individual move past self-doubt so they can confidently step into the role. And in today's video, we'll be talking about that silent killer in our field, the danger of over identification. And when one confused single mistake is now your identity. Because a lot of people would like just believe that, okay, what I've done is this is it. And here's the truth. A lot of interpreters and translators don't quit because of their skill. They quit because of that one slip, that one rejection, that one bad day, that one embarrassing moment that just, and they allow it to just define who they are. But here's the truth. It is a performance, and that's just data, not your identity. And that is where people take that identity to be the biggest story that they're writing in their life in that moment. And what I really want us to understand that honestly is such a trap because you forget one term in a booking you're doing, and then you repeat this thing for weeks and weeks on end. Like just keep on playing this thing. You get one negative feedback once, and you feel like you're never good enough again. That is it. You're done. You're not capable. You can't do the thing. One client cancels, and that's it. I'm out. Nobody wants to use me anymore. I don't want like that over identification is just mistaking a moment to be your entire worth, to be like that's who you are. They're two separate things. You in the role, you in that person, in that situation is different. You're human first. You like life in. Things happen. You drop the ball. And because what this thing is costing, oh my goodness, it is costing you then to hesitate to go for that next job. It is costing you to be shrinking yourself. I had one booking, right? This person just misunderstood and just would not like, oh, I don't want to work with you again. And because with the organization I worked with at the time, or that particular agency and stuff, they don't tell you who they're booking. And because of that, I hesitate to even go and work with them anymore. Just the fear of in case I see that person again because of how they rejected me. Stopped my opportunity. It cost me getting and the convenience of the location, the convenience of the and and the sad bit is there are other people there that wanted my service, but because of the one person, I canceled a whole area. Lost out on that. That is what this thing is costing you. It's also costing, like, do you know what? When that happens, agencies can tell. They can pick up on the energy. They can pick up on that doubt. This person is not sure of themselves. No, no, let's not. They will not like they will represent us well. They can sense it. And that's the real loss. It's not the mistake. It's the opportunity that we are allowing this thing to take up. So we really need to like stop and take account to what is this thing costing me? This one thing that I made a mistake of. Now that area, that job, I can't do anymore because of what that person said. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going there like I really want us to take the time to evaluate what is that thing and what is it actually costing? What is it, what does my cost look like? Take that moment to look at it. You might feel, yes, I have other things there, but it's like take that time to really consider the knock-on effect of how you are projecting, how you're leaking energy, how people can sense that you don't know, and then that's it. The opportunity miss. This is a time to shift it. This is a time to take charge. This is a time to reframe that mistake is just feedback. That mistake is not your identity. It was a moment. We reflect, learn from it. What can we then do better next time? What are the things that we can put in place to make sure that we are doing the things that would help us show up? What is that? What can we swap that I am a failure to I just failed in that moment. I just didn't show up in that well. And what can I then learn from that situation? What is the thing that I can do to make sure now I can then move forward? How can I then put myself out now? Because it's all about anchoring in the identity of which we want. That thing happened with a situation of me and this person that would like just say, I don't want her and all those things. I had to anchor in myself that, okay, I might go into this location. I don't know who I am interpreting because of data protection, and I meet this person. How do I want to show up if they reject me? How do I want to then be? Honestly, my first thought was free money. I go there, she rejects, it's just free money. So when that rejection happens, I just say to myself, it's free money, free money, free money, free money. Then after a while, when you have done everything in your power to like just to make them understand or whatever, and that's not working, when that free money became like it was more kind of like softening the like the impact. And then I started changing how I saw that I am capable. I know my worth. I started sending them grace, sending her love without actually saying it, feeling compassion onto this person if I ever met them. And that, in a way, was giving me that strength to go back and show up in that area. I started meeting more lovely and great people that I have been missing out on because of the one decision of saying, oh, I can't go there in case I see this person. She's just going to make a scene and reject me. But when I went back into anchoring, went back into like who I am, started off with saying, okay, I'm just, at least if she rejects me, they'll still pay me. Okay, then change that to, okay, now it's not about just the money. It's about I I've been booked. It wasn't like if the name was there, of course I wouldn't want to like I've just like let go and then go to the next one. But anchoring in and like I've got the skills. They want to use my services. This is great. This is what the situation is. I've been called, I'm booked. There we go. Started sending grace and love and compassion for understanding because some people just is you're the scapegoat of certain situation, and when that happens you're locked in and that's it. Some people that's it and that's fine. People are human, they do their own thing. It's how you then handle it is a key thing. I was able to anchor in myself to know that what's going on does not define who I am, and rephrased it and sending love and compassion. And that then helps without rep and then doing that over time. The answer, like the answer of like going into a situation in case I see was no longer there because I was grounded in myself. I had like really aligned in my belief and in what I wanted to do that I was able to go there and not allow that one event to then affect the rest of my thing. So it's anchoring the new identity we want, taking and doing the reps, the activity that would help us to then get that shift. So that that moment, that one mistake, we learn from it, we figure out, we adjust, we get data, work on that. We are then able to then showcase and go back and do the thing. Then having this, what about if I see that? No, we go in knowing. I am whole, I'm valid, I'm skilled, I'm trained, I've got this. And really knowing it, the subconscious and unconscious mind aligned. And then we're like, yes, with the psychologist locked in. And how do we show up confidently? Even when whatever comes to us, we take it. Maybe the duck on the water. We get it and go. So, with that being said, don't fall into that trap. Know what it's costing you and start taking and doing the shift so that it's not a new significant event that's now going to be a trauma for us and then it affects us going forward. It is now something that we let go of. So I ask you now, where have you been carrying a mistake like it defines you? I really want you to like journal on that, really ponder and think about where in my career right now have I been carrying a mistake? Now it's like a coat of arm. It's something that I am like holding on to. Like drop in a comment section. There is no shame here but it's about reclaiming your power. There's no shame, no guilt, no justification in this space. It's about knowing and really anchoring in yourself and leaning onto the support and knowing that, okay, this was it. Now, what do I get to do? How can I reframe that? How can I then move forward and be anchored in my identity, in my what, and then go with that?